this out. It's not no guaranteed path to success. You know what I'm saying? There's no formula to winning. So nobody can tell you guaranteed path to failure is not doing nothing. Something, you ahead. Nobody know what will work, what won't work. So as long as you're doing something, dang, literally. But the one guaranteed path to failure is not doing nothing. Something, you ahead. Nobody know what will work, what won't work. So as long as you're doing something.
Now I know that video was a little bit laggy, but y'all most definitely get the purpose of it. As long as you're doing something, what he said, as long as you're doing something, you know, eventually something to pay off. There's no blueprint to success. But as long as you stay driven, as long as you got a goal, and as long as you're doing something, as long as you relentlessly pursue that goal, you will achieve it. But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe it. For today's video, y'all most definitely want to stay tuned to the end. But make sure you wipe your feet when you come in the door. You know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell icon, and spam that comment section. You know what I'm saying? We got to get more 1,000 like videos. So I need y'all help, family. Y'all know what the business is, man. Go ahead and blow that like video up. You know what I'm saying? We need a like spike, man. Let's do this thing, man. But you already know we got to show love to the family, you know, who just tapped in on IG. So let's go ahead and get to that. And shout out to Herbert Thomas, 7068. You know, Thomas Herbert. Y'all know what the business is, man. Shout out to you, King. And then we also got that man, you know, Al Capone. You know what I'm saying? That man's Polo, NLM. Shout out to you, King. Y'all know what the business is, man. So let's go ahead and get to it. With all that being taken care of, make sure you hit that like button. Believe that. First off, man, we got the big Lope out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you know, and well, from Fort Worth to be exact. But he was on IG, man, and he had a few things to say, man. He had a few problems going on. And first off and foremost, he said, when I go to jail, if I do, ain't nobody gonna come get me. I die tomorrow. Dudes ain't gonna go do nothing about my little partners. And if KFS Crippin ain't getting me no money, you know, basically he cool on it. What he said before this was that he was done cripping, you know what I'm saying? He leaving that all alone. You know, he focusing on the bread, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he's coming to a realization. I think every, you know, young gang member comes to this point of their life, you know, at a certain point where they start thinking like this. And then he goes on to say, you know, these dudes be, you know what, riding goons. Then he also, you know, has another message he put out there where he said, deep down, it hurt me so bad that I felt like cussing. Then he said he was the big general. So, you know what I'm saying? He got something going on behind closed doors, man, that I guess he don't really want to speak out to the fans, but he do want some, you know, somebody to come in, you know, at least and, you know, show some love or something. Then next up, man, we got that man's Mo3. You already know, rest in heaven, Mo3. As somebody from his page says, Gangsta Love 2 will be released soon. It's coming out real soon. Then he said HSM or nothing, you know, and tag MTTM Don at number 7. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be looking out for that Mo3 music coming real soon. New album, mixtape, whatever they call it coming soon. You know, Mo3, man, he always gonna bring that heat. And I guess he dropped a lot, man, a lot to have already dropped 2 mixtapes, you know, while he was still here. So y'all be looking forward to that, man. The fans finna get a real treat. Next up, we headed to Compton. And we finna holler at Compton TG, as you know, his management shares a post which says, we on set next year on stage at Rolling Loud, #TGE. So as y'all can see, man, you know, the up-and-coming Crip, the up-and-coming Lokester. He finna be on, you know, that stage, man. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Rolling Loud that they hold out there in Los Angeles. Could be both, you know, could be all of them, you know, the New York, the Florida. Y'all know what the business is, man. But hopefully, man, we see him up and going, man, functioning this push and ignite a fire under Compton TG to make him really want to drop more frequently, like most other artists are doing nowadays. Seems like, you know, the California artists don't really drop as much as, you know, artists from the South, the artists from, you know, the East Coast, you know, artists, you know, from all over, everywhere else, really, honestly. You know what I'm saying? They don't drop as frequently as most other rappers in the rap game. But let's go ahead and move on, and this next topic is going to be pretty serious. And next up, man, we got Fredo Bang, as it seems like it's some internal issues going on within TBG and Bang Biz. As you guys can see, he said, y'all dudes coming off real fake right now. And then he says, if I got something to tell a dude I'm supposed to F with, I'ma say it to them. But it's all good. Keep it like that then. Now, who y'all think he could have been talking about in this particular post? You know what I'm saying? I got my suspicions. Then he goes on to share Kodak Black's Super Gremlin. And y'all know what that kind of says. You know, he shares the part, you know, where Kodak Black was pretty much talking about, I put it up for you. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against me, I put it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. I ain't gonna read all that. I ain't even gonna be able to keep up with the posts going by. I ain't even got time for it. I ain't trying to. But y'all know the song, man. If y'all don't know it, go ahead and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, my speculation on the whole thing was kind of like One Theezy, because him and One Theezy pretty much, you know, deleted each other off of each other's Instagram. You know what I'm saying? They unfollowed each other and whatnot. And then One Theezy shared a few posts of his own, you know, that seemed kind of a little cryptic. Now, y'all know I don't like to speak on these situations as far as like internal affairs and whatnot, internal situations, man, because, you know, dudes have feuds. You know, when you brothers, you have feuds. You know, you get into it, maybe not always posted on the media, but you get into it and then it comes out, you know, into the light. You know what I'm saying? As well as Roy Black Osama got involved in this situation as well. You know, he shared, you know, Super Gremlin as well. One Theezy shared Super Gremlin. So I'm wondering what they was trying to say with the Super Gremlin, because as we all know, that's a shiggity towards, you know, Jack Boy saying like, you switched up on me. You know, you turned your back on me, and, you know, I'm not feeling you no more, and we'll never be cool again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do y'all think they was trying to say with this whole situation? Like, was they throwing shiggities at each other? You know what I'm saying? Or is it somebody else and we just missing the whole concept? Now, the deleting each other off of Instagram is what got me so suspicious, you feel me? Like, that was kind of a little crazy. And as we all know, in 2021, you know, if you want to know if somebody mad at you, you know, you can usually see them unfriend you on Facebook, unfollow you on, you know, all the other platforms, you know what I'm saying, especially Instagram, you know, and stuff like that, Twitter and all those different platforms where you follow people. That's how you know if somebody got some hostility towards you, or if they mad at you about something or whatever, and they both unfollowed each other. So that one kind of got me a little suspicious. Hopefully, you know, all is well as far as, you know, the Bang Biz and TBG camp, man. I hope everything is going good, man. You know, y'all dudes can get over whatever issues, you know, could be going on or anything like that. At the end of the day, they are brothers, you know what I'm saying? So, man, hopefully that's something they can get past, you feel me? But let's go ahead and move on. And next up, man, we got Boulevard Bubba, as Boulevard Bubba shares, you know, the story about, you know, the young 5-year-old whose life was taken, you know, what was it, yesterday or a couple days ago? Him and his uncle was together in a car, and they pretty much, you know, lost their lives in Baton Rouge, you know, and Boulevard Bubba pays his respect to it. Now, here's the story right here, you know, the Rileys. So y'all can go ahead and check that out and read that. Pause the screen and go ahead and read that. But we're going to go ahead and move on. Then we got Big Flex Security, which is Fredo Bang's security guard, and his partner end up passing away as well, you know, Fat Deezy. So he goes on Instagram, you know, to go ahead and pay his respect, you know, to Fat Deezy. And as y'all can see, man, it's a lot of passings, you know, that been occurring. And this ain't it, man. We still got a few more, you know, passings to talk about, man. A lot of crazy stuff been happening, you know, in the past week or so. You know, a lot of people been losing their lives, man. It's just a sad situation. So, you know, keep your head up, Big Flex Security. You know, hearts go out to him and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? As well as heart go out to our next situation. And next up, man, we got that man Fat Chapo, as Fat Chapo had a situation going on as well, you know, where Fat Chapo, you know, lost his uncle and also lost his partner. He went ahead and shared a post, you know, about losing his uncle and his partner. Now, I did have speculations on which story exactly could have been related to, you know, Fat Chapo, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that news report. But first, I want to show y'all this about, you know, his uncle.
Nigga, hold me. Don't let me go, man. When I say hold me. Yeah, do the lie.
Now, that was his uncle, and as you guys can see at the bottom, he said, dang, uncle, you know what I'm saying, with a heartbroken emoji. And I think this is the news report that correlates to his uncle and his cousin and what happened.
All right, we now know the identity of one of the victims in that shooting on Delpit Drive. Detectives say 62-year-old Walter White and 2 other men were shot outside of a convenience store just after 1 o'clock. White died at the scene. The other 2 victims were taken to the hospital. Investigators believe this was a drive-by shooting. If you know anything that can help in this, call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP, 344-7867.
Okay, as you guys can see, it said, you know, a 62-year-old named White, you know, was killed at the scene. Also, 2 other people were injured, you know, and didn't really give much of an update. You know, and that was his aunt right there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what made me think that could have been him that, you know, he was pretty much talking about. Now, we also got, you know, that man FunnyMike coming out on his story, you know, was speaking about, you know, when his partners had passed. And if y'all look at the correlation between, you know, the police car and the way it was set up in that video, and also, you know, the picture that he screenshotted and sent, you know, with FunnyMike, then you kind of can tell what it kind of looks like. You know, they talking about the same people, you know. And FunnyMike also went on his story and said, you know, R.I.P. well, long live P. You know what I'm saying? So that could have been the other person that was caught up in the situation. Now, I don't know that to be fact, but we do know that, you know, FunnyMike did lose somebody by this status. So, you know, our hearts go out to, you know, Fat Chapo, you know, and, you know, FunnyMike, man. Y'all brothers keep y'all heads up, man, as well as Big Flex Security and everybody else who lost somebody. But it wasn't all bad for FunnyMike as he releases his analytics for 2021, and he got 2.3 billion views. 2.3 billion. And he even said, man, I could have did better than that. I wasn't even trying my hardest, basically. I could have went in better than that, man. Shout out to that man for, you know, that relentless work ethic, you know, and making it to that point, man. A lot of people don't make it there. But next up, man, we got that man, the real Tookie, you know, as they was out there in Las Vegas, you know, him, Boulevard Bubba, you know, and a couple other TBG members, you know, they was doing their thing, you know, rocking with the Kokomo, you know, they other partners and whatnot. And this man, Tookie, hits for $13,000. $13,000. I know Youngi was excited about that, man. He hit him for 13 racks on the Wicked Wheels. Sock that to my pocket, man. I played on Wicked Wheels all the time, man, when I used to gamble. I ain't never hit like that. I did come close, though, man. I always get close, you know, to getting, I get that jackpot. Then I'd be like one little coin away from epic, man. That's rigged, bro. I don't see how you hit that one. But next up, man, we got Dussa. And Dussa, you know, was at the basketball game, took a picture with Brandon Ingram, you know what I'm saying, and stay keeping his relentless work ethic, you know, still in the studio, still in the yo, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped a banger, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Dussa doing a lot of things, man. Dussa been on top of his game, man. And I'm just proud of Dussa, man. And once again, I just want to say, you know, send out a happy birthday to Dussa, man. Because I see him grind. I see him doing his thing, man. He's still dropping a whole lot of features. You know what I'm saying? And, y'all better pay attention and beware of Dussa.
Yes, sir. It was amazing. Now to get my mixtape come on.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, see that.
Lord.
Man, his manager and them did that, you know, with this album cover on the cake, man. That was hard. But then, man, we got that man's Boulevard Mail. As he says, he's going to have 2 houses for rent coming up real soon, you know, for everybody to go, you know, cop, you know, whoever need those tapping in, you know, tap in with him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, he trying to get into the real estate game, man. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep doing your thing. And then we got Trapland Pat, as Trapland Pat shares, you know, the Yarkies and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And shares that he's turning up on them. Now, I did want to touch on this slightly for a second, man, because Trap, man, you got to get up off of those, man. Take it from somebody, you know, who got an injury, you know what I'm saying, and was caught up, locked into a lifestyle of messing around with those for a very long time, and it was tough getting off of them. Y'all got to understand, man, that's synthetic H, so that stuff is highly addictive, you know what I'm saying, and you start to need it just to be normal. So, man, get away from those, man. And that goes for all the youngest who thinking about messing around with the Yerkies or the Tabithas or anything like that, man. Stay away from that type of stuff, man. Ain't nothing good that come out of those, bro, for real. And that's just big facts.
Oh, with the bull again. Oh, that fake homeboy. Oh, that put
texting, trying to pull. Y'all need to get the business too. Don't go to soon as bring pressure and put fire on one of you. Y'all niggas out on the young boys. Y'all boys.
That was Cash Cole, and as y'all can see, he was flashing out on some old heads. Now, who y'all think he could have been talking about? You know what I'm saying? Could he been talking about the situation with 1Theezy and Fredo Bang or whatever's going on with that situation? We don't know the specifics, so don't take it as, you know, they beefing or anything. It could be an outside party that's not put and presented into the forefront, so I don't want to jump into any conclusions or anything like that, but that is something fishy going on there. Now, I'm wondering, who could Cash Cole be talking about? Like I said, that's Fredo Bang partner, TBG partner, 1Theezy partner. They all rock together. So let me know who y'all think he could have been talking about down in the comment section. But next up, man, we got G, you know, baby mama, you know, G2 mama, as she shares a post to Fredo Bang, and he goes ahead and reposts it. She says he's a rare breed, and she appreciate, you know, him giving, you know, G2 a role model, a positive role model to look up to and be like, and actually being a part of G2's life. You know, that's some real stuff. You know, not a lot of dudes really step up and handle that business for their homeboys when their homeboys pass away. So that's solid. You know what I'm saying? That's 100. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that, you know, a lot of dudes within the industry like to talk about they doing, but don't be really doing. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and move on. And next up, man, we got Ben10. As Ben10, you know, shares this picture. And the picture, you know, wasn't so bad. You know, the caption, what was bad. You know what I'm saying? And in the caption, you know, Ben10 goes ahead and says, you know, them dudes, you know, took my cousin, you know, the situation that happened on the highway. And he says, so I just want blood, R.I.P. Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Then he go ahead and share a post on both of his Instagram accounts. The first one he shared said R.I.P. Marvin. The second one said R.I.P. Cuz. You know what I'm saying? So as you guys can see, man, you know, this man, Ben10, got blood in his eyes. He got blood in his eyes. He out for, you know, whatever, and hopefully, you know, this man don't try to take and go on that urge. You know, it hurts whenever you lose somebody, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to see you in that situation, Youngi. You know what I'm saying? As you can see right here in this background of this video, he partying, having fun with his peoples and whatnot. We've been seeing Ben10 partying every day. You know, you're in a situation where you could be $1 million dude, so don't throw that all away, you know, just because of a situation, a temporary situation. Yeah, it hurts, man, but you gotta let go and let God, man. Otherwise, you could watch your whole foundation fall down around you. And making posts like this, you know, and making public threats like this does nothing but put the police on your back. Just put a target on your back, you know what I'm saying? And with you being involved in that situation, even though you haven't made that public, we all know you was, you know what I'm saying? With you being involved in that situation, they can come pick you up as a witness. Because now you're stating that you kind of know who did this, you know what I'm saying, by saying, you know, they did it, you know what I'm saying, and trying to point the finger, you know, lightweight, subliminally. See, the police ain't stupid, man. They catch on to all this stuff, man. So when you doing this, bro, they know what's going on with the business, man. So you got to stop with all this extras, man, or otherwise somebody gonna fall down and you might end up having to lose your career, bro. So stay on the bright side. But next up, man, we got B-Way Youngi. As he says, I just want to go far away somewhere overseas. You know what I'm saying? So B-Way Youngi definitely going through something right now. Y'all know that's NBA Youngboy's little brother. And also, you know, B-Way Youngi shares his analytics as well, you know, from his music career and everything he been doing. And he got 30 million views, you know, streaming wise. You know what I'm saying? So he doing his thing as well, man. He going up, man. So, you know, that's a good thing to see, man. Young boy shedding a light over a lot of different people, man. So y'all keep doing y'all thing with that, man. And then we got that man, BBG Baby Joe, as he shares a post from Boozilla, and then he also shares a post sharing a shiggity where he says, you know, they took my brother. Pretty much it was that YB song where he said, my bro leave him dead in front of the corner store on three different, you know, y'all know what those is, trying to take my pain away, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as you can see, a little shiggity he was throwing with that one. Also threw up the north side fingers. But his brother BBG Block says they gonna forever hate us. Long as we make it right with the big man before we leave, we straight. Y'all stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, you can't keep that mentality, man. If you're gonna stand with the Most High, you gotta stand with the Most High and not be worried about all the extras that come with the street life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get completely away from that. You feel me, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. But then, man, we got that man, you know, OG33, as OG33, you know, goes ahead and was getting his hair cut in the parking lot. So a lot of people was kind of like clowning on him and resharing it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny situation. And then we got that man Webby, as Webby, you know what I'm saying, goes ahead and shares a post, you you know, where he was talking about how, you know, they ran their era and nobody was messing with them. Nobody could do a versus with them because nobody was on their level. And do y'all agree with what Webby said? Now, Webby was my favorite rapper at the time, and wasn't nobody on his level, on his level, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But what's y'all's? I want to know y'all opinion. And last but not least, on the Baton Rouge scene, we got a Baton Rouge judge, you know, who pretty much came out and was being highly racist, you know, on with her family, and didn't know she was being recorded. As Meek Mill shared this, you know, to get this information out there. But I want y'all to check it out.
Suckers, why are the lights there? When I pull up in the whip, they be saying,
why are your lights on? They're like, pull up.
and mom's yelling,
Okay, as you guys can see, she was saying the N-word. I guess that was her brothers or whoever she was with, and she was very comfortable. Her name is Michelle Ozinet. I don't know how to pronounce it, don't really care how to. All I want to say is this woman should be disbarred. This woman should be, you know, literally, she should get the worst of the worst. Like, somebody should put her, she needs to go to jail or something. I just feel like, you know, this should be a crime right here, especially for somebody in a position of power that can send people to jail. If you can send people to jail, all your cases need to be reviewed, and you need to go to jail for yourself for racist statements like these. And that's why I feel like, you know, somebody's nation should be the one to judge somebody's nation. Like, a white man should judge a white man, a black man should judge a black man, and all other things in between. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have, you know, a white man judging a black man because you don't know the content of their heart. You don't know what their character holds. Just like you shouldn't have a black man judging a white man because you don't know the content of his heart. You should let their race judge their race. As y'all like to call it, race in America. That's what we call it. But nation should judge nation, not anything else, because these people be low-key prejudice. Like, she just called all black people N-word roaches. She just called us roaches. And she just had a complete disregard for, you know, anything. She didn't care about the fact that she knew that that was highly disrespectful and that she is a person in a position of power. She didn't care anything about that. And as we all know, you know, black people are usually the ones who go to jail. So with her being a judge, she can issue out her racist characteristics on anybody she wants to. This right here, Meek Mill caught on camera, and this is a gamma star. This is what I've been talking to y'all about, gamma stars and radiation and all that different stuff. But I can't really speak on here, so add me on TikTok, you know, King KO All Facts. But shout out to Meek Mill for what he's doing, you know what I'm saying, and sharing all this different stuff about the judge, you know, the stars, telling people, you know, to pay attention, man, because there's a lot of evil in this world, you feel me? So y'all got to pay attention to what's going on around y'all. But last but not least, we got that man T-Rail, as T-Rail gets 3.5 million views on TikTok and 500,000 views on YouTube. We're going to be talking about T-Rail tomorrow and Shay Gilgeous-Alexander, because some crazy stuff happened with Shay. But T-Rail showing, you know, some real stuff, you know, that, you know, we need to be seeing in the black community. So I'm going to share that, you know, tomorrow. You know, this video is already too long. Couldn't add anything else in. But shout out to T-Rail for, you know, staying consistent and going up. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on all these situations down in the comment section. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell icon. You know what I'm saying? Blow up that comment section. Go ahead and spam it all the way out. You know, share this video. That way it can be shared to a lot of people so everybody can get all these messages out. You know, that way we can go up and go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to, you know, accumulate them subscribers and, you know, where we supposed to be at for the grind. We've been putting in for the better part of about 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? We don't take no time off. We don't really take much breaks. We stay consistent. We way more consistent than most other channels. The videos is 10 times longer as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I come on here and rock out with y'all for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all show your boy that love. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it.